Hey guys, what's up? Thanks for watching my video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button to see more videos from me. Since I got married, I'm getting my name changed, which is exciting, but I hate going to the DMV. It's never fun. You're waiting there forever. And then, of course, there's that dreaded picture that you have to get, and you try your hardest to look really nice and not make it look like a mugshot. So today I decided to film a video for it on what I'm wearing to the DMV, why this makeup is good for it, and the products that I'm using for this look. Foundation is the biggest part. You want to pick a foundation that is meant for flash photography. So in this video I mixed two shades together. I used the MAC Studio Fix foundation. This is really good, and I used it for my wedding day, and it just looks like natural skin. It doesn't even look that cakey. I'll do a close-up. As you can see, my face does not look cakey. It doesn't settle in these fine lines here, and it lasts a very long time. I highly recommend that foundation. I use it on brides or other clients like homecoming and prom all the time, but looks really good in flash photography. If you are not wanting to spend that much money on foundation, which I totally understand, it's I think about $30 at the MAC store. I will also recommend this Wet n Wild foundation. They have a lot of different shades. It's about $6 at the drugstore. It's also meant for flash photography, so that is also a great foundation if you want to use that instead of going to get MAC products. But yeah, so this look is meant for flash photography, and hopefully it does not turn out looking like a mugshot, but I will keep you guys posted. So make sure you go follow me on Instagram so you get updates from me. Alright, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks guys. So I pinned my hair back and I applied concealer to my lid. What I use is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. That stuff works great for eye primer. And then I'm taking my Jaclyn Hill palette from Morphe, and I'm just gonna go in with this top brown color. Right here is one of my transition shades, and I'm just gonna do windshield wiper motions like that, and then swirl it like that in the bottom corner of my eyelid. Same thing with your other eye here. And just keep going until you feel like it's really blended out. I'm going to go in with my second shade, which is going to be, I almost dropped my palette. What a scary feeling. Next one I'm going to go into is going to be this color. Now I'm still going to use this fluffy brush that I've got from the other Naked palettes. It's a really nice fluffy brush. Any fluffy brush will do. And I'm just going to focus it on the crease part right here. I'm just going back and forth like that. And I like how that looks a lot, so I'm just going to go ahead and do the same thing with the other eye using that color. Alright, so now that I like how my transition look going so far, what I'm going to do is I'm going to now apply the color I'm going to use for my eyelid, and then I will gradually go darker in the crease. So what I'm going to be using today is, again, my Maybelline Fit Me concealer. I'm going to apply some of it right about here on my eyelid. And then I'm just going to pat it on my eyelid because I want to clean this up a little bit, and I want the eyeshadow to stick really well. So I'm just going to pat it on there. So I got some on my nose. What I'm going to use next is my Stila eyeshadow. Dude, this stuff is gorgeous. It's in the shade Kitten, and I'll swatch it for you on my hand. Oh, I love this color. Every time it gets me, I'll take the brush, I'll put the amount I want on my eyelid, and then I'm going to take my finger and just dab it all over my eyelid here. Okay, so I really like how that looks so far. Looks really pretty, and it looks pretty blended out. I'm not seeing any harsh lines. so far. I'm going to take some more from my Jaclyn Hill palette. Smaller, more defined fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's like a reddish brown color, and I always tap off the excess because that stuff will go all over my face. I'm gonna pat it on my outer corner here like that and slowly work my way up. Yes, I love that. I'm gonna pat it on the outside here and slowly work my way up. Now, I'm also gonna go in with that last brush that I used, this fluffy brush right here. What I am going to do is just go over the top part of this to blend everything out, because again, I don't want those harsh lines that I'm seeing right now, like right above here, and even the transition between this color and my eyelid, it's too defined for me. So I'm gonna go back in with my brush and I'm just gonna blend everything out again. So now I'm really liking how this looks so far. Everything looks really blended, but I want to go a little bit darker. So I'm gonna take this brush again, this color right here. That I'm only gonna pat like this. I'm only gonna stay on this outer corner here. I'm not gonna work this up very much. Okay, so I'm really loving that. You can see though that I'm already kind of choppy here. I need to blend it out. So once I'm at the color I like the darkness I like, I'm gonna go in and blend it out again with that same fluffy brush I used for the other colors. Okay, so now that I got it to how I like it, again, I'm just gonna go in and blend it out with this fluffy brush here. I'm going to use a Real Techniques angled brush. It looks like this. This is perfect for eyebrows and for like eyeliner. So I'm gonna take this black color right here, tap off the excess for sure on black eyeshadow because that stuff gets everywhere. And what I'm gonna do is only put it on the corner of my eye here. And I'm gonna follow my eyelash line here, and I'm just gonna apply it on the outside corner. I don't go all the way in my eye. Now this doesn't have to be super clean, so like you can see here that my line that I made is kind of messy, but that's okay because you can't really notice it. I'm going to use my L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and I'm going to do my mascara now because I'm messy when it comes to mascara. So I'm just going to do that now. That way I can clean my face off if needed. So what I do is I kind of just comb through my lashes and I kind of wiggle it upwards. Gonna clean up my face with a Q-tip, and now that my mascara dried, I'm just gonna remove it with a Q-tip, and it comes right off. What I use is MAC Studio Fix foundation, Makeup Forever primer. I just take it, rub it, and put it on my problem areas. I'm gonna take a little bit right here, Now this stuff goes a long way, so I took about that much, and then I'm gonna dot it all over my face. I don't even know why I try to put makeup on my nose, because my allergies are so bad that I just end up wiping it off anyways. Okay, now that I've applied it all over my face, I'm done for today. Thanks for tuning into the video. No, just kidding. I'm gonna use my Real Techniques Beauty Blender sponge, and I'm gonna pat this all in my face. I'm going to take my concealer, I use the shade Fair, and I make a downward triangle when applying concealer. And I am contouring today, so I'll show you guys how to contour, or how I contour usually. Gonna make a little mark right there, down my nose, right here, and all over there. Gonna blend that in with my beauty blender. I go in with a Maybelline Fit Me translucent powder. Tap it upside down. Got some right in here. I'm gonna take my beauty blender sponge and just dab it. Looks like that. I'm gonna go underneath my eye, and good trick to clean up this crease line if you're like, oh my gosh, this crease line is out of control. Literally all you have to do is just kind of swipe it up like that, and that just takes care of that line for you. It makes it look real clean cut, which is awesome. Same thing with the other eye. I'm gonna put some on my chin and up here on my forehead. Fluffy brush. I'm going to take my Maybelline Fit Me powder, and it's in the shade 220, which is the color Natural Beige. Just going to apply this all over my face. Give me some color, please. Too pale for this world. I take my small fluffy brush, and I'm just gonna kind of like pat it into my skin, but also wipe it away. I don't want to completely take the product off. And this is the brush I'm going to use for today. I'm going to go in with this middle color here. Tap it off. Now when you contour, you go from the top of the ear down to about here. So I'm just going to make a line like this. This is my cat Brutus. I've seen him in some other videos. Dog's trying to jump up and play with him, which he doesn't obviously want to do. Go up to the top here. I'm just gonna start up here and kind of like, so I'm just patting and then kind of going like that. Whoa. And I'm gonna slowly go down my hairline. Perfect. Yeah, just like that. And start up here at the top part of my forehead and just kind of work my way down in my hairline. Okay, I like how that looks. I'm gonna do the chin now. If you go from right about here And you just kind of work your way along your jawline. This middle color, I'm taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush that came with my Modern Renaissance palette. It's smaller, so I'll use this part for the lining of the contour, and then I'll use this fluffy part to blend it all out. So I'm going to take some of that. Yeah, okay, so it's outlined how I like it. Now all I have to do is just blend it all. Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso. I've heard a lot of beauty bloggers rave about this product, and I gotta say, I love it. It's great. So I'm gonna go in with my blush brush. I'm just gonna pat it on there, tap any excess off, and I'm just gonna do a creepy smile and just pat it on my cheekbones and work my way upwards. Like that. I'm going to take this brush by Real Techniques. It's perfect for my highlighter technique that I do. It's the Revlon Baked Highlighter. Focus it on the tip of my nose, work it up the bridge. Oh, it's gorgeous. Now I'm gonna do it along the line of where my blush is. So I'm just gonna do really light circular motions here. And a little up my face. Now that I've applied it to that part of my face, I'm gonna put it on my Cupid's bow. And I'm gonna put it at the top of my brow bone. Take my Jaclyn Hill palette again. I'm going to take, it's another Urban Decay brush. It's like this very flat defined brush right here. Whoa, calm down camera. Very flat like, you see right there. I'm gonna go in with this color that I use. It's that reddish brown color, and then that transition color I first used. I'm gonna mix those. Tap off the excess, and then I'm just gonna start at the outside corner and just work my way in, not going all the way in, just about 3/4, just like that. Love it. Do the same thing with my other eye. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit more. I'm missing a spot. Okay, so now that that looks really good to me, I'm going to take this angled brush, and I'm gonna go in with that dark color that I used on the outside of my crease. Tap it off, and this part you only put on the outside along your waterline. Just like that. And that way when you put it on top of the other colors, it doesn't look harsh. It's blended out with the rest of the colors you put on there. Okay, so I really like that. It's dark enough for my liking. And then we are going to use a smaller brush, fluffy brush. And I'm going to take this color right here, it's this first color on the Jaclyn Hill palette. And I'm gonna put that on the inner corner of my eye, and this like really makes you look awake. And I do this every day. No matter the makeup look, it just makes your eyes look brighter and more awake. Which, you know, I could use that because apparently coffee doesn't do the trick for me. So now we're gonna finish up with our last touches of putting mascara on my bottom lashes. So I'm prepared to make some weird faces right about now. Does anybody else make really weird faces when they put mascara on? I do 2 coats on the bottom, so I am gonna do another quick application here. Okay, perfect. Alright, to finish off the makeup look, lip gloss. What I'm going to use is my Huda Beauty Kit. This is in the shade Wifey, which is appropriate since I just got married. I'm going to take the pen right here, or the lip liner, and just kind of go over my lip here. Alright, so now that I've applied it to my lip, I'm going to go ahead and take the lip gloss now. Just take off some of the lip gloss there. Just apply it. It smells good. It smells like vanilla. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take my finger and I'm gonna kind of blot it. And then I'm gonna take a paper towel, go like that. That way I don't get any on my teeth. And this is the makeup look that I'm going with today.